Hello, and welcome to Snowstorm Betting. NFL Week 5 kicks off tonight, Thursday Night Football between the Bears and the Commanders. Into this video is our Draftkings Stage 1 of the $10 to $10,000 ladder challenge. Let's get to the picks. Leg 1, DJ Moore over 40 receiving yards. Leg 2, Terry McLaurin over 40 receiving yards. Leg 3, Khalil Herbert over 25 rushing yards. Leg 4, Brian Robinson over 40 rushing yards. Let's take a breakdown of each leg. With leg 1, we're going with DJ Moore over 40 receiving yards. This season, the number 1 targeted wide receiver on the opposing team versus the Commanders has averaged 95 yards per game, with only Marquise Brown failing to reach that 40 yards in Week 1. DJ Moore has hit this over in 3 straight games while averaging 92 yards per game during that stretch. Fields will look to continue to build off his passing performance from last week, and that starts with getting the ball to DJ Moore often, as he is drawing a 19.5% target share and a 42% air yards share for the Bears. On leg 2, we're taking Terry McLaurin over 40 receiving yards. McLaurin has been over in this total in 3 straight games, averaging over 60 yards per game during that stretch. The Bears' secondary is depleted with injuries and has been torn apart all season, as the number 1 targeted wide receiver facing the Bears has been over this number in every game this season, while averaging 82.5 yards per game. That is inflated with the 171 yards from Mike Evans, but shows how beatable this Bears secondary is. Leg 3 will be Khalil Herbert over 25 rushing yards. Herbert really took over as the number 1 running back for the Bears in Week 4, gaining 18 carries for 103 yards. Herbert has been over 25 rushing yards in every game this season, and lead running backs versus the Commanders' defense are averaging 65 rushing yards per game, and all have been over the 40 yards rushing we're taking for Herbert. Finally, for leg 4, we are taking Brian Robinson over 40 rushing yards. Robinson is averaging over 65 rushing yards per game as the lead back for Washington this season. The Bears' run defense is better than it has been last year. However, every team they have faced has had their lead back finish with over 40 rushing yards while averaging 62 yards per game. My models show Robinson coming in with over 60 rushing yards for tonight's game, over the 40 that we're taking for him here. All right, everybody, those are the picks. Let's lock it in. Cash this ticket. Climb up to stage 2. I'll see you tomorrow.